Hello YouTube, this is your Yahoo Weeps. This is going to be just a really quick note on the previous video I did on, what did I call that? A virgin will conceive Immanuel, Isaiah 7:14. So this is the note on it. I noticed something with this. I hadn't really looked into this before, as far as like what I'm about to say. Okay, this is how the Net Bible interprets verses 14 to 16 of Yeshayahu chapter 7, or what people know as Isaiah. It says this in the Net Bible. For this reason, the sovereign master himself will give you a confirming sign. Look, this young woman is about to conceive and will give birth to a son. You, young woman, will name him Immanuel. He will eat sour milk and honey, which will help him know how to reject evil and choose what is right. Here is why this will be so. Before the child knows how to reject evil and choose what is right, the land whose two kings you fear will be desolate. Then it goes on into chapter 7. Well, I'll do that in a minute. So if you notice, he will eat sour milk and honey, which will help him know how to reject evil and choose what is right. Think about that. How is eating sour milk and honey going to help him know how to reject evil and choose what is right? Eating sour milk and honey, how does that help him figure out morals? So what I was going to go into is that really it says, look, this pregnant young woman will give birth to a son. You, young woman, will call his name Immanuel. She'll call his name Immanuel. He will eat sour milk and honey. Let me look at this really quick. Where the heck is my mouse? For his knowing to reject the bad and choose the good. So why is he eating sour milk and honey? To help him know to reject the bad and choose the good. It's all about food. It's not about morality. Here is why, well, actually, it doesn't say. Because before the child knows how to reject the bad and choose the good, the land whose two kings you fear will be desolate. Or it just says the two kings you fear will be desolate. So it's about the child choosing food. So the pregnant young woman will give birth to a son, and you, young woman, will call his name Immanuel, and he'll eat sour milk and honey to know how to reject the bad food and choose the good food. And because before the child knows how to reject the bad food and choose the good food, the land here I gotta start over because I'm reading, but they don't have a correct translation. Here is what because before the child knows how to reject the bad and choose the good, the two kings you fear will be desolate. So the sign is that before this child knows to reject the bad food and choose the good food, which won't be real long, the two kings that this guy fears will be desolate. But then it goes on to say, Yahweh will bring on you your people and your father's family a time unlike any since Ephraim departed from Yehuda, the king of Assyria. Now that sounds like bad news, because he doesn't just have these two kings to worry about. It sounds like the king of Assyria is really bad news. Verse 18, it keeps on going. At that time, Yahweh will whistle for flies from the distant streams of Mitzrayim, or Egypt, and for bees from the land of Assyria. Okay, now, I don't think it's probably talking about insects. It's probably talking about like armies that will be like a swarm of flies or a bunch of bees. But I'm not going into that. I just wanted to comment on these three verses and how It's in the text that I was right. It is talking about food. And the fulfillment of the sign is that before the child knows to reject the bad food and choose the good food, the two kings you fear will be desolate. That's the sign. That's the sign. So just a side note, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a very good day, night, evening, morning, whenever you watch this. Have a very good life. Bye. Shalom.